Do you need to speak professional English? If so, this video is for you. In the next 20 minutes in this video, I'm going to take you through a step-by-step process that is going to clearly explain how you can speak English like a pro in 6 months. And this is the same process that I go through with my clients inside English for Success, the English for Success coaching program. So let's get started. You can see it popping up here on behind me here, but let me share it on the screen as well for you. That we're going to start with the important key message here, that communication is the key to success. If you understand that, then you're ready to step forward. In this video, we're going to look at three major parts, three major things. First of all, we're going to talk about your future, then how you can achieve this goal, and finally, your next steps. So let's get started with the most important, the foundation. Let's take a look at your future here. And really, you need to think about this. I'm surprised that most people I speak to, they don't really have a clear idea of their future or where they're going. So what we need to look at is three more important key aspects to, as we're calling, speak English, follow your dreams, right? Making your dreams come true. So the first is start with why. Don't do anything in your life before you know why you're doing it, okay? I'm surprised when I'm speaking to people contact me looking for help, and I ask them, first question is, what's your goal? Right? And a lot of people don't even have a clear goal. My second question is going to be, why is this important to you? And even less people have prepared their answer to this question. And you need to. Maybe you've read the book, or if you haven't, I recommend you read the book by Simon Sinek. It's called Start With Why. Okay, and basically, when you know why your goal is important, why you want to speak English or speak professional English, well, then you'll have the motivation to go through the steps and make your dream come true. Okay, so starting with why, you need to understand, or we all need to understand, what drives you or what drives us. Well, you may know that we all have these what are they called? Core human needs or drivers, right? We all have 6 basically, and they are things like the need for certainty, the need for uncertainty, the need for growth. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to take some time to think about why speaking professional English is important to you. How is your life going to change? How is this going to improve your life? How is this going to make your life better? And take some time to sit down, really think about this, get out a pen and a piece of paper and write down how your life is going to improve if you can speak like a pro in 6 months. That's step one, okay, is to find your why and start with why. The next thing you need to understand is confidence. Confidence really is, it's been proven to be the #1 factor for success in life. You know, there's one of the top trainers for successful teams was interviewed a couple of years ago, and he's trained some of the most successful people in the world. He spots talent early, and he was asked if he could find a common trait or a common characteristic that all of these successful people have, could he be able to explain that? And he said, easy. One word, confidence. So you need to understand that confidence is key for you to achieve your goals. And the reason why this is important here is because most English learners, when they come to me, or most people I work with, they are confident when they're speaking their native language. But when they start to speak in English, their confidence drops a little bit. And research tells us that if your confidence drops by as little as 5%, it has a huge effect on you reaching success. So how confident do you feel when you're speaking in English? And if you don't feel 100% confident, well, then this is something that you also need to focus on. How do you gain confidence? Very simply, confidence comes from experience. Right? Anything you have experience with, you feel confident doing that thing. How can you develop your confidence? Well, you need to push your comfort zone. You need to get used to interacting with other people in English. You need to get used to being nervous. And you need to get used to making mistakes. This is something that we do inside the coaching program. We really focus on this because most people have this fear of making mistakes. But the truth is, successful people have just failed more than unsuccessful people. Okay? They understand that mistakes are great. If you're not making mistakes, you're not moving forward. So focus on your confidence, focus on developing your confidence. I'm speaking about this here because this is really the focus of what we do inside our coaching program. We want people, when we work with someone for 6 months, our goal at the end of that 6 months is that they can communicate in English with confidence. Then you can make your dreams come true. And then finally, you need to understand the concept of a transformation, right? If you want to achieve a big goal in life, you need to understand that what you're looking for is a transformation, a complete change, okay? And if it's improving your English, don't set goals like, I want to improve my English, right? You want to you want to undergo a complete transformation. And you need to become a new person. You need to create a new identity in English, the person who has already achieved that goal. And there are three, it's simple, there are 3 steps to achieving a transformation. The first one is to get clear about your goal, right? Start with why. Why is that goal really important to you? Really get clear about it. We'll talk a little bit about setting goals in a couple of minutes. And then after you're clear about your goal, then you need to look and analyze your current situation, where you are now. What are your habits, right? What are you doing every day? And only when you analyze where you are now and you really describe and visualize where you want to go, well, then step number 3 is to find that way, okay? The way how you can get from where you are now to your goal. As I said, very simple process. But when you do this in a step-by-step structured way, that's when you really achieve your goals. So we're going to be talking about how you can do that pathway right now. So that's the end of the first section, getting clear about your future, what you want to achieve, and why it's important to you. The next thing is how. This is probably what you're waiting for in this video. So I'm going to explain to you exactly how we are helping people inside the program and how they're getting amazing results. Okay? So first of all, the ways to not achieve success if you want to speak like a pro. Don't focus. Most people are, they're brainwashed by the traditional method of education. Okay? Get those ideas out of your head. Okay? Don't focus on traditional methods of education, traditional courses. Don't focus on grammar and learning lists of vocabulary. Don't try to do this alone, right? You can do a lot on your own, but you can't achieve the goal of speaking like a pro if you're working alone, because you need to get experience with other people. Most people out there that contact me are doing this alone, or trying to do this alone. Then some people, they've decided, okay, doing this alone doesn't work, so they're trying to get random English partners online. This is actually not the best way. If you want to achieve a clear goal of speaking professional English, finding English partners online is not the most effective way to do that. And finally, one of the major things that people are doing, mistakes that people are making, is just general English. Okay, and I want to just focus. They're trying to improve. They're trying to learn English in general with no real focus. So how can you succeed? Well, instead of focusing on traditional methods, you need to focus on real life communication skills. Okay, this is key. This is how we are helping people to achieve this. This is the big shift in mindset, okay? We're not focusing on grammar. We're focusing on getting guided practice, Okay, and the guided practice is on real skills. What communication skills do you need to achieve your professional goals, grow your business, or advance in your career? Those communication skills are what you need to focus on, right? Things like inspiring people with your ideas, things like improving your communication skills, things like negotiation. So this is what you need to focus on. You need to get guided practice instead of traditional courses and things like that. Instead of working alone, you need to be part of a community. You know, some of the most successful people out there say you are the average of the 5 people you spend most of your time with. So are you spending time with people who are on the next level, or people who have a similar goal as you, right? So you need to be part of a community to achieve this goal. And instead of just having random English partners, you should be following an effective system. If you want to achieve this goal in the most efficient way, in the fastest time possible, you need to follow a proven method, an effective system. And finally, instead of focusing on general English, as I said a moment ago, you need to focus on your needs to achieve your goals. What are the communication skills you need to be focusing on? Okay, so let's have a quick look at how we do this inside English for Success, our coaching program. Before we do, let me share you a little story of to get you set up and understand what we're talking about here. A real life story. This is Gabby. Gabby is living in the UK. She's not from the UK, but she's living in the UK. She's an English learner as well. And she contacted us earlier this year in January to apply to join the program. And she didn't feel confident with her English communication skills. And after just a few months of working with us, she had a few interviews and she said there was no stress. And she felt like she was speaking her native language when she was speaking in English. And this is my favorite part. Even the interviewers told her how good her English communication skills. Not one interviewer, 3 different interviewers in 2 weeks told her the same thing. So how did she achieve this? Well, inside the program, what we do and what you need to do is to focus on 3 major things. First of all, lifestyle. Second, the skills. And thirdly, getting that practice. So creating a lifestyle is essential. If you want to be fluent in a language, you have to make it a lifestyle. Forget about the idea of going to an English class or a traditional, studying with a traditional teacher for 1 hour a week or 2 hours a week. This is not going to help you. It will help you, of course, a little bit. But if you have a serious goal you want to be fluent, you want to speak like a pro this year, well, you need to have a lifestyle. And this is what we do with our clients as well. We spend some time working with them, making sure they develop a lifestyle. How do you do that? Well, maybe you're busy. Most people I speak to I believe they're busy, but you would be amazed of how you can fit this into your already busy lifestyle. Step 1, creating your goal. Okay, now a goal is not I want to improve my English. A goal is a SMART goal, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. You need to really take some time to design your goal. Then you need to take into account the wheel of fluency, right? Where do you direct your focus? So there are 6 elements to becoming fluent in a language, and quickly, they are speaking time, understanding, pronunciation, grammar, active vocabulary, and the one that most people don't pay attention to is mindset and confidence. So you need to assess yourself in each of these areas and find your weakest points. And then when you focus on those areas, that's when you get the fastest results. And when you realize where you need to focus, then you need to put it down on paper. You need to create your plan of action. Okay, and we actually have a great time doing this with our clients inside the program because they're amazed how they can fit all of these practice activities, things they need to do into their lifestyle, into their current lifestyle. And this is what we really focus on our speciality is to work it into what you're doing already. So you can kill two birds with one stone, right? When you're exercising, when you're driving to work, there are different activities you can do. But the point is, you need to put it down on paper and create a schedule. Tommaso from Italy, after being in the program, noticed that he working inside doing these things that I'm recommending to you here. He said that he tried many courses before and he had never reached fluency like this. So it's part of your lifestyle is also becoming part of a community. Okay, and the power community gives you so much more than an opportunity to practice your communication skills. It also gives you the motivation and the environment to reach success. Pai from Thailand, one of our superstar at the moment, he joined in December, and he set his goal for 6 months. He's reached as far as he can go in his career without improving his English communication skills. He's leading 25 people, I think, but he cannot get any further because his communication skills I'm going to use the past tense, were holding him back. But now, after implementing what I'm sharing with you here in this video, only last week, Pai told us that after a presentation in English with his colleagues, they said they couldn't believe the improvement in his English skills in only 5 months. So, create a lifestyle. The next thing, as I said, you need to focus on real skills. Some of the skills that I can highlight here for you that we focus on inside English for Success are storytelling, communicating an irresistible offer, talk like Ted, small talk, the art of negotiation. These are real high-level communication skills that are going to help you be successful in business and in life. And when you focus on mastering these skills in English, you're creating that new identity in English, and you're also becoming fluent in English as well. So when Kasia, one of our clients from Poland, she loves the skills that we're focusing on, and she made a comment, and I agree 100%. It's a real shame that in schools they don't teach skills like this. Okay, these are the real skills that I believe, especially in a language course, it's communication, right? So when you focus on those real skills, then you need to get practice. Okay, and what we do inside the program, we have basically two things. We have coaching and we have practice. The coaching helps our clients to really understand and master these skills, but they also need to practice, okay? It's key. So, you know, I love this question. What's the best way to improve your speaking? The answer is the most simple answer you can think of. It's to speak, okay? And Jeed from Thailand said that, now this is a little bit surprising here. She said after 1 month, her conversation skills improved from about 50% to 80%. Now, can you improve your English that much in 1 month? No, you can't, right? But if you get the correct practice, you can feel this improvement of a huge jump like that, because you unlock all that language that's already in your head, and your fluency can develop really fast. It's a very rewarding process when you get the correct practice. So what is the correct practice? There are 3 major types of practice that you need to be getting. You need to be getting structured practice to improve your accuracy, make sure you're speaking correctly. You need to get fluency practice, so you're not translating everything in your head, searching for the vocabulary. And finally, you need to get practice on those high-level communication skills we spoke about a minute ago. And with practice comes feedback. It's, you know, the wheel of progress. You take action, you get feedback, and you adjust. So during our communication practice sessions inside English for Success, we have a feedback session at the end, and that's when we help our clients to improve their pronunciation, their grammar, their vocabulary. It's in context. This is the way the brain gets the language, okay? Not by studying separately from a grammar book, by practicing real communication skills in context and then getting the feedback when you're in that context. Agatha, who's a real estate agent from Poland, said that after 2 months, her communication skills really improved. Okay, she had a call with a client in English, and she said it was easy. That's what happens when you get the correct practice and the correct feedback. So finally, your next steps. We've hit the 20-minute mark here. I said I was going to do this in 20 minutes. Your next steps, if you have a serious goal, if this is something that you really need to achieve this year, well, first of all, you need to take action. You need to understand that nothing happens without taking action. So what action can you take? First of all, you can join our Facebook community, the English for Success community. You can search for it on Facebook. I'm going to give you a link now in a minute where you can find that. Or if you're in the community already, then you're getting some videos like this, you're getting some training, you're getting some ideas of where you need to focus to speak English like a professional. The next step then is you can book, if you're in the community, you can book a one-on-one 15-minute clarity call with me. We'll take a look at your goals, your current situation, and we'll put together a plan for you to reach those goals. And if we both feel we're a good match to work together inside the program, well, then you can apply to join the program as well. And in English for Success, that's where you can join our international community of amazing people, work together with me, and we'll help you reach this goal in the next 6 months. So here is a QR code. I'm not sure where you're watching this video from. This QR code will take you to our webpage, and it will give you some more information about the program. And also there'll be a link there to join the Facebook community and book your one-on-one call with me. That being said, we're going to finish up here. Back to the beginning. Communication is the key to success. I've gone over with you here 3 major things that you can do to make your dreams come true. Think about your future. All right. Get clear about your goal. Discover your reason why. That's all about getting clear on your future. Number 2, now you should have a clear idea of how you can achieve this. And the main concept there is to make that shift from traditional studying English like it's a subject to pass a test, shift to focusing on real communication skills that will help you reach success. Number 3, next steps, take action. Use that QR code I just shared to you. Give it to you again here now when we finish this video. You can learn a bit more about the program, join our Facebook community, and book your free one-on-one call with me, and we'll take a look at your goals and see how you can reach your goals. Best of luck to all of you. If you're watching, if you've stayed this long watching this video, I respect you. I admire you, and I believe in you. You can reach your goals if you take action.